Little Miss Sunshine, Valentina Guerrero, dreamer and model, and according to my mommy and daddy, a spiritual teacher with a great gift, Down syndrome. What if I told you that I have a box containing the secrets to happiness? Its exterior, its wrapping, may look a little different than other boxes you are used to seeing, but in the end, it's a box like any other. What if I told you that its contents will change your life forever in the most beautiful ways? Would you get close to the box? Would you open it? This was Cecilia's case with Down syndrome before September 16, 2011, before her daughter Valentina was born. Cecilia was faced with the bioethical issue of abortion. 8 weeks into Cecilia's pregnancy, she was instructed to take a chorionic villus sampling prenatal test, which detects chromosomal abnormalities such as Down syndrome, as well as a host of other genetic disorders. The following day after the test, Cecilia's doctor called her with the results. His first words were whispered to her, "I'm sorry. There is a 99.9% chance that your child will have Down syndrome, and it is now time to discuss alternative options such as terminating this pregnancy with abortion." Cecilia was stunned. She responded, "Could you please tell me if the baby is a boy or girl?" The doctor answered her question with a question. "Are you sure you want to know?" "Yes, I do," said Cecilia. When Cecilia heard her baby was a baby girl, she burst into tears. Only then, after Cecilia got to know her baby as well as she possibly could, did she feel she was ready to make the hardest decision of her life: to terminate or to not terminate the pregnancy. It was here that Cecilia, as a mother, wanted to do the best for her child. Cecilia believed that autonomy was an expression of the dignity of the human individual, of her baby girl, of all human beings, and is deeply linked to the individual's freedom-dignity relationship. This was her baby girl. We are all human underneath, Cecilia says. On September 16, 2011, Valentina Guerrero was born. Valentina came with a little something extra, an additional chromosome on the 21st pair. Up until that day, Cecilia had never even met anyone with Down syndrome. Moreover, Cecilia was very ignorant about the condition, which led her to a state of shock for a few weeks after Valentina's birth. Up until then, all Cecilia had heard or read focused on the limitations of people with Down syndrome, which at this point are less and less. Cecilia only knew that the box looked different on the outside. With some research and the support of friends, family, and organizations, from September 16th onward, Cecilia began to understand that individuals with Down syndrome are capable of living a pretty independent life and achieving great things. The similarities of a person with Down syndrome and a typical person are far greater than the differences. What nobody told Cecilia was that individuals with Down syndrome are incredibly involved on a spiritual level. With everyday actions, she saw how these individuals took on challenges with a different attitude than most people, and their view of life was very positive. If we all had an ounce of their bright disposition, the world would be a much better place. When Valentina was born, Cecilia's mom started pointing out things that Valentina did that most typical individuals do not do, especially at such a young age. Cecilia realized why Valentina is so special, not because of her condition, but because she can teach Cecilia much more than Cecilia can ever teach Valentina. Cecilia considered Valentina her little hero, who by example has taught Cecilia the keys to a full life. 1. Persevere no matter what. Since she was 3 months old, Valentina has been working hard every weekday morning to achieve her goals, which went from lifting up her stiff neck to sitting, crawling, and now walking. She gives her best effort and always with a sincere smile. 2. Be patient. Everything will take her a little longer, but there is no rush. We now know that everything has its timing. Valentina gives Cecilia the chance to enjoy every part of the childhood process a little longer. 3. Celebrate every achievement. Since it takes Valentina extra effort to attain certain goals, when she does achieve them, Cecilia throws a party. Therefore, they are in constant celebration. When she was able to sit by herself, Cecilia started making a happy dance, and she started moving her arms from one side to the other, so immediately Cecilia discovered that Cecilia and Valentine now dance together. 4. Laugh. Her smile is like getting a shot of happiness. Cecilia remembers when Valentina was first born, she told a co-worker of hers, "When she smiles, it is like I literally have injected happiness into my system." Lastly, 5. Love. The purest thing you will ever experience. Cecilia is talking about selfless, sincere, unconditional, and powerful love for others and for life. Their intentions are always the best, wishing happiness for the rest, the best feeling in the world. Valentina's name in English means brave warrior. She taught her parents, Juan Fernando and Cecilia, to focus on the positive aspects of life instead of the challenges, and inspired them to help change the perception of her condition. They realized the capacity of individuals born with Down syndrome to enlighten others through their experiences. Propelled by parents' love, Cecilia launched their campaign through the fashion world by pairing Valentina with the renowned European fashion designer Dolores Cortez. At 9 months old, Valentina was chosen to represent the children's collection DC Kids USA 2013 and became the first person with Down syndrome to serve as the main model for a major fashion brand.